In this clip I'm going to show you how to improve the camera that we've just been using with the pickup system. So at the moment when you click the mouse button to pick up or to open the door, you see that the line casts straight through the character's sort of front in a straight line. Now it would be good if we could have it so that we can actually look at, say, an object here and pick it up more precisely. The current problem being that if, say, this is on the floor somewhere and we went to go and pick it up, we would cast our line, would go straight over the top of it. So if we could kind of look at it and pick it up like that, that would be ideal. So it's fairly simple to change. So here's our script from before, where we're using the capsule component to get the world location and the forward vector of the capsule. We can modify this just by adjusting how that part works. So the first thing to do is add a collision sort of placeholder, really. It's not actually going to be used to collide with anything, it's just to give us a reference point. And I'm going to place it just above the UE4 guy's head. I'm going to set its scale to 0.1, just so it's a small dot, and just turn off the overlap events, but turn off the hidden in-game box, just so we can actually see it when we play our game. So there's a little red box above his head that represents our sort of target point. So once we've got our reference target point on the top of his head, we're going to remove the reference to capsule component, and we're going to call that sphere that we just created, we'll call that eye position, just because it's roughly where his eyes would be. You could move it slightly down, I guess, but that'll do for now. So we'll get the world location of the eyes. We'll use the follow camera, so the camera that's been used to look at the player. We'll use that, and we'll get its location. So get world location should be the node that we use for that one. Now we want to get the forward vector between the 2 points here, so the eye position and the follow camera. We want to find out what the angle of that is. So there's something called find LookAt rotation, which we'll use like so. That gives us a rotation value, which we can then use to get the forward vector from. Once we've got that forward vector, just like before, we can then multiply that by 500 to give us the distance that we want to cast our line forward at. So hit compile and play, and this time when we look, we should see that the line's going the wrong direction. So we've just got to make one file change. These are, yeah, there we are, casting the wrong direction here, so we just swap these over like that. So we're actually going start position the camera, the end position is the eye location. Let's try that again. There we are. You'll see now that when we look, those ray casts are heading straight from the top of his head straight to wherever the camera's looking, which makes it much easier to pick up items and kind of quite accurately decide where we want to look. So a simple sort of targeting system, built-in engine. One final thing we'll do is just add a couple of sound effects to the pickups, and then we'll be done.